ladies and gents, welcome to the night review of the Forthing T5 EVO. In this video, we're going to take a tour of the exterior and interior details at night. So without further ado, let's just jump into the night review. Here's the look at night at the Forthing T5 EVO. Now, I showed you the key fob. You can see it at night. Now, if you unlock the car, you can see the little flashing red light. Now, you can see the daytime running lights and turn signals. Now I had to inside the car switch it from automatic to lights on, because otherwise when you unlock it at night it doesn't turn on the lights. It's a bit weird, not sure why, but that's the setting. Now the car looks stunning and you can see it better here. I love this filming location. For the regular audience, I didn't use it because someone parked here for months illegally, although there's a parking lot right there. So I've been avoiding this spot. For the review, I don't mind. I'm just gonna not film him. But for the B-roll, I'm gonna do it on a separate location I'm using. Anyways, back to the review. Gorgeous looking front end of the car. I love it. If we check the side profile, it is very elegant SUV. Really, I love the design of this SUV. You can see it on the light, the silhouette. It's very elegant. Now, checking the back end, it's not too aggressive as the front end, and I love the connected LED bar. It's just so minimalist and it looks good. If I unlock the car, you can see the dynamic turn signals. Looks great. I would maybe change these to cold LED lights for the license plate, but it's okay with the warm lights. Now, if we use the key fob to unlock the car, you can see that pops open. Now, I've programmed the max height, but if you play in the display, then it's going to be lowered. So this is the highest position, and you can see this is red. Now inside here, there's this cover. If I remove it, there's only one warm light on the back for the cargo area, but inside there's cold LED lights, so it's not a match. And okay, but I would prefer dual lights in every car, because this car, this area is in a shade. Now there are street lights, so you can see a lot inside, and very good. But in general, if you're outside the city, it's kind of not enough to have one light, especially if you need to change a spare tire, which is beneath on a highway. It can be very tricky and dangerous, so it's better to have more light inside. That's why you should always wear a reflective vest if you are changing your tire. Okay, let me do a little show from this side. So it looks amazing. The car is just amazing looking. And let's check the inside. So you can see the buttons are red, and I was hoping there would be some lights here, but it's all dark, so nothing here. Now there are two lights on the top, and not the brightest, which is okay. I don't prefer super bright lights. This is good, but it illuminates the back bench, sort of the footwell, so it's decent. Now checking the front, same here. So red switches. This one goes yellow if you press it. You have those also in red. And let's jump inside. So before I do that, okay, you can see the top LED lights. Now I would like some ambient lights here, but it's very minimalist. Let me show you. So if I close this, switching to wide lens, you can see how this looks. Now there is only this ambient light. It's like a wing, sort of. Maybe not, but kind of reminds me of a wing. Now if I flip this one off, you can see how the car looks at night. So I'll have to zoom back in. So let me see. Okay, sometimes there's a problem with the camera when it switches back from the wide lens to normal. It doesn't focus, so it's not sharp, but it's okay now. Now you can see how everything looks red. Illumination buttons are kind of old school, like old school Audi, for example. I prefer them white. Everyone's going white. I had green in my Skoda, for example. But, okay, maybe it's cheaper. I don't know, but it's okay, I would say. Now even the start-stop engine here, you can see that is red. It's just kind of interesting. You have the hazard light, of course, it's always red. You have these, and all of these buttons are red. Now, this one's usually like yellow or something, but it doesn't have a light here when it's on. And you can see the wings here. These look incredible. Although this looks like a screen and it's just changing the orientation and just like multiple frames, so it kind of looks nice. It's a small detail, but it does look nice. Now let's turn on the car. Actually, before I do that, you can see this, right? Yeah, you can see this. So this screen is interesting. This isn't a classical digital display, and now it explains everything why there's now cockpit options, like different display options. So this one is a display, but this one's like a TFT screen with the background. Now you can see clearly the car, the odometer, and the digital speedo. So let's turn the car on and everything will be self-explained if you didn't figure it out what I'm trying to say. So there you go. You see, so this is the reason why. I mean, okay, it looks beautiful. You can control the brightness here. Whoops, sorry. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Let me see here. Yeah, you can dim the display here with these buttons or increase the brightness of it. I'm just gonna dim it, not too much. Yeah, but it looks good. It looks pretty good. So this is the reason why if you press this one, you have only the fuel, I guess average speed, trip computer, and how much you can pass. Now I'm gonna do a fuel consumption. It was kind of around 8 today because I reset it yesterday by mistake. But when I picked it up, it was 6.6. My lowest was 6.5. But I'm gonna do a proper fuel consumption this night. Now the main display here is, as you can see, quite bright. And if you go to the settings here, it went to automatic for some reason. So okay, if you go night mode, it's better. You can also use the pull down menu and then lower that as well. Now I've connected to the phone link, but I need to use the USB cable and I can't do it while filming. So basically what this does is it just mirrors your screen from your phone excuse me, from your phone to the screen. So there's no Apple CarPlay. You can use Google Maps, but you have to keep your phone in landscape, and then it just mirrors it on screen, which is kind of limiting. But okay, I get it. Now with this and this, I get it. So they've saved a lot of money on that, perhaps, and you get the big size SUV, great engine, and good performance for the buck, because for 30,000 euros you cannot get this much. Let me switch once again to the wide lens so you can see that. You can see the long beam there, and if I flip the switch on, you can see how it looks when there's light inside. So let me just check if this illuminates. I was really hoping to say yes, but it seems like it doesn't. These usually don't, but some premium cars do, so just wanted to check that out. So there's nothing here as well. No lights, not even on the bottom. Remember, there's a outlet there and a USB. Excuse me. Now this AC, during the day it's hard to see it. I mean, it's not a huge deal breaker because this is a fan, and this is the temperature, and you can see it brings up. Even if you just roll the button, it's just going to show you, so you know what you're doing. Looks okay, but these are the compromises you have to live with if you decide to get this car for the price. But I don't think this is a deal breaker. I know a lot of people who just don't care about all the technologies, don't want to have Apple CarPlay. They just want a simple basic car, and this is then a great offer or a great deal for the buck. Okay, once again, brightness. There you go, quite bright, looking nice. Now there's a fog light, and I think it's only for the rear. And let me show you here the hazards as well. Actually, I've showed you the hazards. Before I get out to show the headlights, I just want to put it to reverse. So the backing camera, you can see rear parking sensors only. The backing camera is very decent and very good for the purpose of backing up. Now, car is in park. You can see now actually this is yellow. And if I press this one, no, I mean, it goes, I think, yellow once you stop. And driving modes here, just to press one, so you can see here, it just acts sport, eco, and then nothing is like normal. And it resets every time to normal. Yeah. Okay, back to park. Yeah, let's just show you the headlights and the fog light. And I'm gonna wrap it then at that. So actually, yeah, fog light's still on. There you go. And the engine's cold, so you know, you can actually hear the engine. It's quite loud inside the cabin. Not too loud, but you know, you can hear it, so petrol heads will enjoy it. But then on the outside, you can also hear when it's cold, but when it's warm, it's not that impressive sound-wise. So you can see these lights, they look quite amazing. And we're gonna see in the night point of view driving, I'm gonna do next separate video how they perform outside the city where there's no street lights, and I'm gonna summon all of my impressions for the car, how it's on the road. So if you want to see that, do subscribe, click the bell to get notified. So everyone, thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you like this video, give it a like, helps me a lot. Type in the comments below, how do you like the Forthing T5 EVO at night, and hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe, bye.